what a pretty tank we have here. Would be a shame if someone mixed up the water. I got some milkshakes in my basement. Damn, that water's at 74. Bitch, what? Oh yeah, that's cold. Alright, we're gonna turn this on, fam. Someone in the comments, please, can you comment turned on for me so I can turn it on? Giggity. Totally made you guys do that because all of you guys are turned on in my comments right now, so isn't that amazing? Everyone is just turned on. I knew you guys liked me. We're doing a couple things today. I have my spray guns here. I think, which one's the paint? This one's my paint one. We are going to be painting the 2 new silvers and be trying the carbon fiber film out for the first time. First time in forever. I also wanted to go to Walmart and bring this bad boy there. I wanted to mount. This is like a mounting thing. Like it goes like on a gravity feed thingy like that and like mounts. And I would really like to go do this actually first because when I start doing this, you're waiting in between coats with like paint and stuff like that. I have nowhere to put my gun. So it literally just, you know, that. Right there. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see?
A car, fast as motherfuck. If you guys are wondering on details, I'm gonna give you guys a full car vlog here soon in the Lotus. I'm gonna show you guys the dyno. I do have dyno footage, and I'm gonna give you guys the true horsepower numbers. I have 2 different graphs, one when it's cold, one when it's kind of hot, and they are both like exceeded everything I wanted. I am gonna be throwing pistons and rods in it. I am gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be pushing it over 400 horsepower. My end goal is about 500 horsepower, which is equivalent to like a 1,000 horsepower Mustang. LOL, that's gay, just kidding. Don't compare my car to a Mustang.
Yeah, American power, bro, it's super fast though. I fucking love Mustangs.
However, before we go to Walmart, I need to turn this on. Water temperature needs to be probably about, more realistically, 86. And I need to do that because it takes forever to warm up. Even though it is kind of hot outside, I think the problem, someone commented, because my tank is hitting the ground is cold and it's cooling the water, so I need to put this underneath it. But we're gonna go ahead and turn on the pump and heater. That's gonna go like that. It's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to hear me, but I'm gonna leave this on while I go to Walmart, and this bad boy will start heating. Sorry if you hear a lawnmower. Dude, this is just like a jamboree of noises right now. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is going on in this video? Because this is 8. There it is, it's focusing now. Hopefully these work. They're only like 97 cents, so I hope they work on this. Yeah, me. I already tested it, it should fit, so. So we're home. I'm going to probably set up the guns right in this area. And I'm gonna I'm gonna put the hose behind it for the activator. I'm actually gonna buy another hose to go right there. And that will be for like the paint and the clear coat, and that will come out kind of like this way. But definitely the clear coat, I mean the activator one, I'm gonna have to wire behind, and I'm gonna put all 3 of them kind of like in this area. I gotta find a stud, but this should work. I have it like in there like that. You guys can see that. It should work. I hope it works. If not, I guess we're fucked. It up, but it works. I wanted you guys to sit there and watch me make every one of these things. They're not like perfectly on there. It's not like my OCD is killing me right now, honestly, because this isn't perfectly in the middle. But that's how it's gonna work, just like that. What I'll basically do is probably use this one right here as the activator. So I'll just take that off and then go with the activator from there. And I'll kind of just sit like that, and then I'll probably use. Actually, I have it marked. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is my clear coat gun. I have to mark this because this has a different needle size. That has a lot to do with how much volume of paint comes out. So I'm actually going to put this one probably right up over here, because this will be my clear coat one that doesn't get used very often, and this will be my most used one. It's also the best one that I mounted out of all of them, so we'll do that. Also, before we keep this video going, there's a guy named CJ Williams that watches my videos. Big shout out to you, buddy. It's really weird because he is Amber's mom's boyfriend's cousin. Man, that was the coolest thing I think I've ever said. People make those jokes and they're like, oh, your mom's daughter's girlfriend's father's dog's goldfish. It's literally Amber's mom's boyfriend's cousin. And he watches my videos, so it's pretty funny. We have a very small world here. Small world, and it's pretty awesome. So CJ, thanks for watching the videos, man. I do appreciate the support. And next time you see Travis, just kick him in the shin for me. Guys, these are what we're painting today. 2 different speed shapes, 2 different colors. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rough these up. I'm not gonna record it. I am gonna rough it up though, and then I'll show you kind of what they look like. Then what I'll also do is I'll go run these under the sink with some Dawn soap and just kind of clean them off and make sure they're debris free. If you guys don't know anything about painting, prepping is everything. If you don't prep anything correctly, nothing will adhere and nothing will turn out well. So I'm gonna sand these up with, I think this is 400 grit. Yeah, this is 400 grit sandpaper. And then I'm gonna go wash them, then I'll bring them back in here. You can kind of see these are like dulled down to hell now. That's kind of how it works. They're all dulled down. They're really wet, that's why it looks like that. I have a lot of time for this tank to heat, so I'm just gonna let these kind of air dry. I don't wanna touch them as much as possible. It's really good to have a tack cloth, and I don't have one of those, so we'll let this dry out, and then we're gonna go mess with film here. Ahead and taped up some stuff just to show you guys how I have it. It's kind of just like this. It's just a cup being held down with tape. That's so like the air when I'm spraying it doesn't throw it off of where I'm spraying it. So here's my paint, by the way. It's just a little tiny pint can of metallic silver. We're gonna be testing this one and graphite. So I'm gonna open this thing up. We're gonna spray this with the first coat. That's kind of the first coat of this. I'm not a professional painter. I am still learning, so I know some of you guys do know how to paint. I'm down for any type of critiques or like anything. I definitely would like to become a better painter and a better person with an air gun. It is 100% my goal. So, you know, if you guys out there do automotive and stuff like that, I am 100%, I would love to hear from you guys and what I could improve with my technique and how I kind of go around. I tried to hit this spot a couple times, but for whatever reason, I just could not get it to work. It's kind of, there it is, just focusing. It's black down there, but like, I couldn't, I'm guessing it's because it'll just need more layers. I know I do about 3 or 4 coats, but there's the first coat of it, and we'll kind of let this sit for about 5-10 minutes, let it dry. It's drying really fast because it's hot out, and then we'll do another coat. So what we're left with, this is about 3 coats. It's still kind of drying. You see it kind of is glossy. It usually, like, it'll stay at like a matte finish, but this area was really problematic. I'm not sure why. It doesn't look, it looks like it ran a little tiny bit, but like you can't tell whatsoever. I'm guessing it's because metallic doesn't sit as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over to that box, and we're gonna spray this one with this other one, which is called metallic graphite. Let me see if I can get, there it is. And the reason I'm doing 2 different ones, guys, is because I'm dipping them into the same carbon fiber, and I want to see which one I'm going to go with, because I'm not sure which one I like more. And so whichever one I like more, I'll buy a big, you know, a big gallon thing of, instead of a little pint thing. So here's the graphite. So the graphite is like a black with a hint of this like spotty silver. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's hard to explain, but it's just, it basically looks like black with a bunch of silver spots. And that's a good picture right there. You guys can kind of see it. Silver's over here. It did dry up a little more, and it did create that run right there. I don't think it's going to be a major problem. However, this is one of my first times doing this, so this could, or with this tank, that could result in an issue. I was a little too heavy there, and I know I was. But everything else looks good on it. Still, I mean, looks like it should still adhere. We're gonna wait for this one to dry. We're gonna give it about an hour to dry, just to make sure they're completely dry when we're doing this. And we're gonna go cut film real quick upstairs, and then we'll just kind of relax and then wait for this tank. The tank is already at 82. I think it was, yeah, it's at 83 now. It's jumping back and forth. So the tank will be done by the time the shapes are done drying. So we started this at a perfect time, and we'll get the film in. I already got the activator gun hooked up with here, and we'll get spraying. Exciting, guys. I'm really nervous to be 100% with you guys. This is an expensive film that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm really hoping this gives me the idea of what carbon fiber I wanna go with. and I'm also hoping that it produces the results that I want. So we're gonna come up here and get it. I have a tripod, so I'm still using the shitty little anal beads I have, but here's my film right here, and I'm gonna show you kind of what I have to do. I'll lay it out here, and I'm gonna cut a couple spots. I'm gonna cut, and then I'm gonna put tape on 2 sides, and that should be significant enough to go ahead and you know, get the film ready. You don't want it to be too small. Your biggest enemy is if you cut this too small. If you do that, then you're screwed, and I mean, you're literally screwed. All right, so that's basically what it looks like right there, guys. That's a sheet. I'll bring the camera up so you guys see it a little better. That's it right there. This is what goes in the water, and we'll be waiting on the paint to dry so we can do this. I'm gonna turn the tank off now. I got it at about 84 degrees. I'm gonna come out here. I'm not gonna be able to talk because I'll have a mask on, but I'll lay the film down here. I'll start my timer for 1 minute, and then after it's good. So here's the first one we did, and I don't like it at all. The silver's too light. That's not carbon fiber to me. You can also tell I'm still learning. If you see these white dots here, it means I didn't use enough activator. Now guys, this is literally what I was trying to do. This is perfect. This is exactly the carbon fiber that I imagine when I think of carbon fiber. This is it. So I honestly can't tell you how excited I am. And just by doing these 2 tests, I did enough activator on this one too. I did a little more than the last one because I felt like I didn't do enough on there. That's why I got those spots on that. And this came out absolutely flawless. There is no spots on this whatsoever, and it is good to go. That basically confirms to me that we need to buy a whole gallon of this guy right here, metallic graphite. That's what I need to get. That's the key to it. And so far the activator is working good, so I'm going to get a gallon of that as well. When I get into like doing other stuff or selling anything, that's the carbon fiber pattern I'd go with. It looks like carbon fiber. That's carbon fiber to me. I have actual carbon fiber parts, and that's what it reminds me of. Now, I know this kind of looks matte. If you look at this, it's kind of not, well, it kind of does on the camera because of the water, but it's not clear coated, so obviously that'd be clear coated and pop out a lot more than it actually does. But I'm really excited. We just figured out the film that we need, the activator, and the paint to get awesome carbon fiber. All right guys, we're summing up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the hydro dipping. There's gonna be a lot more of that, but it's gonna be a lot more in depth. I didn't have anyone to hold the camera there, so it was kind of in a weird angle there. I think you guys could still see the idea of dipping, but we're gonna do a bunch of parts on my car, exterior and interior, so you guys will see a lot coming soon, and I'm of course gonna make the videos. This is my first hydro dipping video, so I would really like to know what you guys think about it. What would you like to see in a hydro dipping video? What would you like to see in the future of them? And would you want me to change angles of anything? And or did you enjoy it? Not sure how you guys are gonna like them. I really enjoy doing it. I guess it'll be for the people that like watching hydro dipping and just kind of seeing how the process goes in the end product. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I love your faces. I'll see you on another video. Goodbye.